You guys, it is such a pretty day. I mean, it is such a beautiful day. I feel like when I go to church and then it's a beautiful day, it's just like, it's a little slice of heaven. Speaking of church, so this has been my weekly thing where I go to church and tell you what I learned. And I almost didn't go to get today because I was up so late working on my ebook. And I was like, you get to church, you got an hour to get ready, you got to drive there, do. And, wouldn't you know it, some friends asked me to go to lunch, so had to do that. Now I'm just in a completely different zone than I would have been in had I woken up early in the morning and just continued working on my book. But it was so good. It was exactly what I needed. And I thought maybe you might need it too. Took some notes. Even more importantly, Eric, the pastor at Gateway, such a great lesson today. Always exactly what I need to hear. But really talking about how even greater than our fear of dying is the fear of leading a meaningless life. And I for sure think that is my greatest fear. I think that explains everything about me. So I can totally relate with that. But what does that actually look like? How, on a day-to-day basis, are you allowing God to provide? I've been thinking about that a lot lately. I mean, how much do I trust? How far out? Will I let will I not worry about what happens a month from now? Can I not worry about what happens a week from now? Can I not worry about tomorrow? Like, can I trust God to provide to that level? And then also that I am a representative. This part always freaks me out. Always. I don't, I do not like pressure. I do not like confines, I find about myself. The idea of having people look at me as the example freaks me out. But that is one of the things that we are called to do is to be his light. Eric said, anyone who follows Jesus is on a mission. So it's not just missionaries that are on a mission or just pastors that are on a mission. Everyone who follows Jesus Christ is on a mission. That's our whole purpose here. That's what we're supposed to do. It's so funny. The other day I was like, Jesus freak. Well, of course. I mean, if you love Jesus, you almost have to be a freak about it. I mean, it's the only thing that really makes logical sense to me. That's a totally separate video. I mean, every single one of these points could be its own video, but I'll try to finish. He said, you find your life when you lose it. I think that is resonating with me so much lately because I do feel like I went through a process of really being stripped of what I thought was my identity and feeling like I found something. I found a freedom just in that I'm awesome to him. I don't have to be awesome to anyone else. Even though he's blessed me with an incredible, set of family and friends. But there's a song that says, oh man, I found my life when I laid it down. I found my life when I laid it down. Anyway, that totally reminds me of what Eric was talking about. If you don't know what your mission is, you can help other people that are on their mission. He said, stop searching, wandering around, doo-ba-doo, especially if you are a Christ follower. And, I think a lot of us are like, what am I supposed to do? I mean, I'm totally really want him to give me a big commission project, but maybe he has, and maybe it's the people that are in my life, and that's all of our missions, the people that are already in our life, bringing the light and the promises to them. Oh, and what I really liked is he said, only if they want it, only if people want what you have, or what you have, I mean, just is so freeing. You know, it reminds me of sales, which was totally apropos for this point in my life. I'm starting to create my own products so that I can support myself financially online and have the time and availability to travel. And the idea of actually doing sales kind of freaks me out, but it's the same concept, is that I have this thing and it's really valuable. Do you want it? And I'm not here to debate or argue, just looking for people that want it. And if you do, I can show you what I found or show you what I've gone through. You know, like, I'm not there. We're never going to get there, which is a very hard thing to bump up against on a regular basis. Yeah, we help others go through the things that we've been through. That's why a lot of times, you know, you'll find former addicts or whatever helping other people. I mean, that's what we're built for. We're built to help other people. Really took me a long time to figure that out, because I think our society tells us, look out for yourself, look out for number one. And it kind of makes logical sense. It's just doesn't work. I tried, doesn't work. And then this. The same God that saves us wants to use us to pursue other people. So, you know, there are people in our life that God wants to woo towards them. He wants to talk to them, and He wants to use us to talk to them. And I just thought that was so powerful. I mean, I continually am poured out upon by Christ followers. Just today, my good friend Billy gave me a book that she thought that I should read, and just, you know, the hugs and care and concern that people have, that's God. That's God using those people. All good things are from God. So I just thought that was really good. Really good stuff. I mean, you know, let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think about that phrase of that song. Now I just forgot what it was. I found my life when I laid it down. So really just kind of a whole lesson about serving. I'd love to hear your comments. Hope you're having a wonderful day. It's gorgeous. Get some sunshine. You're supposed to get vitamin D on your belly as often as possible, so do it. I love you guys. Bye.